Hi, Sharon here with another video. Okay, so my hair. I've been wearing wigs this week a lot because my hairline. I didn't put Vaseline around it when I dyed it. This is semi-permanent. It's like an orange. It's really like a, it's supposed to be like a, this light looks a little, oops. So it's like a red. It's like a red. So I am a natural redhead too, which I have told you that. Okay, so let's talk about the documentary. I watched the first episode of Harry and Meghan, and it's kind of sad. He goes over his mom, and he goes over the rules and press, and like in his life so far with the press. So I only watched the first episode, and it was about their love story and before it went public, and oh, it was so cute. I think it was really nice. And it talked about his mother, his mother and what she went through at the press. It showed Diane depressed. It showed, he said he always has to have two roles. And specifically when his mother died, I thought it was so sad. I really did. I thought there was such a sadness about him. Because I went through that. I remember that, and I was I just love Princess Diana. But anyways, he goes over his mother's pain. There's no negativity. Now, this is only the first episode, but it's more about the press and the life they had and we all see being royal and having money as being like, whoa, being a princess, being married to a prince, charming or whatever have you. But you know what? It doesn't seem and a person actually said that most normal people take for granted all the freedom you have. Where people not knowing you. He actually compared it to living in a cage. You had to ask the queen if you could get married. You have to get permission to do this, get permission to do that. The press follow you around like crazy, which, they gotta have to draw a line. And they showed once when Harry was in a nightclub and actually went off on press, which was I was like, wow. But so far so good. I mean, you can tell the chemistry, they're so in love. It's such a cute love story, and it just reminds me a lot of giggles and a lot of fun. I think it was hard for her because she wasn't part of that culture. She was part of more so the American culture, and I thought it was really funny. She asked him out in the second date. And she just was like, wow. He was like, wow, bold and honest, But, they were saying that he had a list, which was so cute. They're like, oh, you had a list of what he wanted in the person and what they were able to accept in a role with him. You know what I mean? Because everything that comes along with his life as a royal. It's not as... there's money, there's great jewels, there's great, outfits, there's great places to go to. You kind of brush elbows with celebrities. So it is a glamorous, and maybe a lot of people might love it, but he seemed really unhappy, to be honest with you. And he's so much like his mother. But and then they showed him going to Africa, and so far so good. I only did the first episode, but I'm going to probably marathon a little bit more, but I couldn't do it. But I wanted to make sure to get this video in to say that I just think their love story is it's a great love story. It really is. It really is a great love story. Now, whether she couldn't handle the press, and the press, specifically the English press, is very difficult on the royals. They are. The way they follow them, the way they, I would hate that. I am, I'm glad to be a person that nobody knows. Or, my family knows. Being famous you know, everybody wants fame because they see fame, they see money. They see being able to, I guess there's good and bad to everything, right? There's good and bad to everything. But I do think it's a very, you know, he's given his side of the story that we can understand and so far it's been like the life with the press. And I think it's the press that caused so much issues, but I'm sure they had some issues in the royalty as well, but anybody's going to have issues when you blend with a new family, right? So, I just think that they're happy now. I think he made a good decision. I really do. But I will review the rest of it. It's all over everybody's. Diana, it was just so sad seeing Diana sad and how sad she was. She looked so sad. She looked very, very sad. And I know when her and Charles split up, they just wanted to do what's right for their children, both of them. And Charles, think about this. Charles was like arranged with Diane. He didn't want to marry Diane. The Queen wanted. The Queen and the Queen's mom and I think her sister wanted him to marry her. He wanted Camilla. And they wanted him away from Camilla because Camilla had a past. And Camilla's, her history has been in her family that a relative, her great-great-great-great-grandmother, whatever, had an affair with royalty. So her family had that stain on them. And I mean, this is old school royalty too, But anyways, so far so good. Meghan's beautiful. He's so cute. They're just the cutest little couple. I mean, not little, but they're just so cute. Their love story is really, and at first I kind of thought they were bratty about, the paparazzi. But as you learn stuff, you really can start to understand. So far so good. My heart goes out for William and Harry and what they went through with their mother and having to be so public. Could you imagine? You have to you can't show emotion, you just walk. And I mean, I guess that's what they're used to, but it was really sad. That part was really sad. And anything that showed Princess Diana with the paparazzi and what she went through, she looked so sad. She really did. Once she got, they split up, she did seem very, very happy. But anyways, follow, share, and thanks. Talk to you soon.